Hi, my name is Caitlyn Schmidt. I'm a second semester junior. I'm currently a communication disorders major with a minor in theater. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and this semester I am directing Miscast Miami. I've been doing Miami since my first semester of freshman year, and ever since this semester I've always been on the performing end and I've been a cast member. But this semester it's really interesting for me to be on the other side and being on e-board and actually directing the whole thing, which is pretty crazy. It was kind of a transition. Just usually I would be the one preparing for auditions, and now from the beginning just watching all of the talent that comes in for auditions and having to go through that process of casting the show, blocking numbers and giving character advice and all these critiques and stuff and filming everything. It definitely was a transition to not be on the performing end, but I mean, it has been really rewarding just seeing all the work that's been created this semester, and I'm just so grateful for this opportunity. My favorite part has probably been this in-person aspect that we've been doing, following all COVID regulations, but what we've been doing as for in-person is filming certain numbers with people that are in New Paltz this semester. So just actually getting to work with people in person and filming these numbers, that has been so rewarding, and just watching all the footage, it's just like, wow, like this is something that me and the fellow creative team, we've created together, and just watching it just formulate this whole semester from seeing who auditioned, casting the show, and just this process of everyone's growth and work. It's just been so rewarding to see that. That's probably been my favorite part this semester.
Hi, my name is Ashton Fariello. I am a second semester junior at SUNY New Paltz. I'm an adolescent education major with a focus in social studies, and this is my 6th semester in Miami. My e-board position is assistant director. My favorite part of assisting directing has been really to work with Kate, work with Riley, work with the cast, and work with everyone to establish this really good cycle of creating numbers, utilizing vocals, doing all the creative aspects of it, and then bringing these numbers to life. Just working in every aspect from the beginning of deciding which songs you wanted to do to all the way up to the editing process, which thankfully Michelle is doing. From doing all of that and creating these beautiful numbers has been truly fulfilling, and I'm so excited for everyone to see it. The creative aspect is really a difficult transition. Well, not necessarily difficult, just that it's different. Instead of having to apply to yourself how to do things and to work with everyone in the context of being a player, it's sort of in the same way. Being assistant director is like being assistant coach, which is basically you come forth, you give everyone directions, you come up with the plays, you come up with everything. It's sort of this creative engagement that's really exciting, but also having so much responsibility. It's a little bit scary, a little bit sometimes, but I'm really happy to be able to do this second.
Hi, I'm Riley Goold. I am a sophomore. I'm a psychology major with a minor in anthropology and philosophy, and I am the vocal director of Miami Theater Players. So this is my second semester as vocal director, so both semesters have been during the pandemic. So it was definitely very strange and interesting to come in and have to kind of just invent the role out of nowhere. That's so different from our normal setup of, what roles we play and what we're supposed to do. For me, it ended up being very technological because it has to do a lot with, finding the parts, sending it out to people, making the instrumentals, because we don't have a hit for a lot of these, just because it's not really realistic during the setting. And then mixing everybody's vocals, getting it from them, working with them asynchronously or over Zoom, which obviously is not ideal for teaching music. So it's been very strange, but it's been an interesting process. It's been fun to learn along the way. A big thing is just the change in positions at the e-board. The style has remained fairly consistent. I mean, there's not a lot of options. With what we can do, we definitely were able to, our timeline is a little bit more succinct. We're able to get things done a little bit faster now that we know what's really important, what is priority, what can wait a little bit, what doesn't really matter. And we can be more clear in communication because, the first semester we were making things up as we went along and just hoping it would work. and trial and error is really the only way to figure things out when you're doing something new. So yeah, it's just been a learning curve. Hi, I'm Fluman. I am a sophomore and I'm an English adolescent education major, and I am co-president with Michelle. I think it's been a real learning experience just because, you know, as I've definitely been learning from Michelle a lot as an experienced president. It's been really great to work as a team while we're also both discovering things as we're trying to navigate COVID and create the best environment that we possibly can for everyone else. So it's been great to learn while also trying to improve the way that things have been done. I think my favorite thing to do as co-president in terms of this semester, our roles have been a little limited compared to what we typically do, but I've really loved being able to organize class bondings with Michelle. I think those were a really fun way to get to know everybody here, and I thought it built a great sense of community. So we were proud of that, and we had a lot of fun with that. I think, obviously, you know, you hope to get as genuine a theater experience as possible. I think it really comes to what kind of guidelines that we're receiving from the college and what is safe. So we're hoping to get as close to a regular theater experience as possible, but it really comes down to what we're allowed and what is safe for everybody else.
Hi, my name is Handschu. I am currently a sophomore, and I am declared as an adolescent education major with a concentration in history. And I am the co-president with Fluman and also the editor of the show. Honestly, I was a bit nervous after leaving my other co-president last semester, but it's been great. You know, it's been an amazing experience. There are two different kinds of positions, and I get to look at literally every single aspect of this club, which just makes me fall more in love with it every single time. Well, this semester I feel like we really work well together, and I've honestly made such a great friend out of it too. And I feel like I stuttered. We just work very well together. I think just the cast bondings and just collaborating and thinking and making sure everyone's comfortable and okay in this club is just very good on our part.
All right, so my name is Jenna Morrissey. I am a senior. This is my last semester, and I am a theater arts major with a concentration in theater studies and a minor in history. I am the stage manager for this production. I'm most excited for people to see theater being done not professionally during the pandemic. It's still being done by clubs, you know, stuff is still going on, theater is still happening, even though if it's in a very, very different way.